Anderson shoots for three. Time runs out. In this third quarter, the Clippers outscore the Cavaliers 27-15 in the third. And they're up by 20 as we head to the fourth.
Ken figured out that with Metro PCS, he gets a 4G LTE network for only $30 period. Just like he figured out that he can stand on the sideline every game if he dresses as the mascot. You too figure it out. Move to Metro PCS on the nationwide T-Mobile network with unlimited data talk and text for only $30 period. Taxes and fees included. Switch now and get 2 free Samsung Galaxy. Yes, 2 free Samsung Galaxy. Metro PCS, wireless figured out.
This Friday, from the producer of Insidious.
I don't use religious methods. I go inside the victim's mind. I evict demon from the inside. Wake up, buddy. It's in your head.
Incarnate, rated PG-13. In theaters this Friday.
He played college football. In high school. He is the most interesting man in the world.
Stay thirsty, mis amigos.
Go paperless, don't stress, girl. I got the discounts that you need.
Safe driver, accident-free. Everybody put your flaps in the air for me.
Go paperless, don't stress, girl. I got the discounts that you need.
Safe driver, accident-free.
I can't lip sync in these conditions.
Oh, yeah.
This is for the heroes, the champions, those who really want it. This is for
dads who go the extra mile and get the extra steps. For swimming laps at a pool party. Committing to get 8 hours of sleep. And finding motivation between nap times. With Flex 2, make life your workout.
The NBA on TNT is presented by State Farm as we head to the fourth quarter. And a quarter season low 15 points for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, this Clippers team defensively is, we really underestimate them. They force 16 turnovers a game. Right now, you said Cleveland with 15, but the energy of the Clippers, the big difference in the game tonight.
Nice move by Rivers, and then he gets it up. Spates gets inside. Oh, Spates, who just checked back in, along with Raymond Felton. So Doc Rivers going back to his bench here at the start of the fourth quarter, and the Clippers now lead it 87-65. Clippers outscored the Cavaliers for 27-15 in the third. Another turnover committed by Cleveland. Good job here by the Clippers defensively, as Rivers takes to the rim and then lost the handle.
And that's the bad that Coach Doc Rivers is going to have to deal with. But he said some interesting things about his team as you see Kyrie Irving lose the ball. He said, my bench, I don't know what I'm going to get out of them. They're a bunch of gunslingers. They play hard for me, and boy, do I really like them. He said, you can't scout this second unit because they're all streaky shooters, and they trust the next guy. So this bench, I think, has been the best thing this year to happen to the Clippers, solidifying that second unit.
16 turnovers committed by Cleveland, just 8 for the Clippers, who are now shooting at 47%. Felton is short. Rebounded by Thompson. Channing Frye is back. LeBron James sitting down. Here's Jefferson. Look to get the step. Pops it out. Shumpert for three. And a loose ball foul on the Cavs.
Charles Barkley talks about the greatest leader in the game in his opinion. Well, this is him. It's his huddle. He's with one of the best coaches in the league, but this is his huddle. And I've been on teams where I felt that my sense of urgency may have been more than younger guys on the team, that my time is running out. And in talking to Chris Paul, I know he feels no one's sense of urgency can be as heightened as his. And you just hope to see him get chances because he gives so much effort out there on the floor.
That loose ball foul was on the Clippers, was on Paul Pierce. Cavs now have 15 on the shot clock. Shumpert. And a foul. See Rivers collide. Foul committed by Rivers. The Clippers defensively allow 99 points per game, among the leaders. They're 8th in the NBA. However, it's been a different story over the last 7 games. They've given up 108 points a game, particularly the last 3 games as Kyrie Irving is able to drill it.
Talk about that defense lack of identity there. And I think that's what Chris Paul wants their identity to be. You have the best defensive player or the most intimidating defensive player in DeAndre Jordan, a more than capable defender in Griffin. You really should own that paint and the guards outside.
Rivers knocks down a 3. And right here, we're looking at Cleveland's biggest deficit of the season. This is game number 17 for the Cavaliers. Raymond Felton called on that foul. But as bad as it was the other night against the Bucks in Milwaukee, this is right there. Particularly in that it's at home, where the Cavaliers have won 9 of 10. The only loss November 8th to the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, on this team, the only people that know how to vie for that second championship would be Tyronn Lue, Chris Anderson, and LeBron James. And so this team has to figure out how they're going to play every night with that bullseye on their back. They're not just the most wanted team because they have LeBron anymore. They're the most wanted team because they have those rings.
Nice move by Irving. Gets inside. Yes, and it counts. So Irving will head to the line looking for the 3-point play.
The ball handler can split with the left and then to go up and get the contact and finish. And just love that touch. Look how he gets through it. And Paul Pierce said, wait a minute, I went straight up. It didn't look like it was a foul. But Kyrie Irving says, I'll take the foul and the ball.
3-point play for Irving. He now has 24 to lead the Cavaliers. Got off to the good start, had the sparkling first quarter. Cavaliers right in it in the first half. Here's Rivers again with much room. Rebounded by Frye. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth. And Frye off the dribble came up short.
Not his game right there, trying to make something happen, and you can understand why with the team down so much, but he's a spot-up shooter. He's not a creator.
Whistle away from the ball. A hold is indicated. Raymond Felton arguing the call. The officials talking it over. Clippers, let's say, a team that doesn't let calls just float away.
No.
They do argue on almost every call.
NBAStore.com. One store, every team.
Introducing the new Xbox One S. The only console with 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, 4K video streaming, and high dynamic range gaming. The new Xbox One S. Smaller, sleeker, sharper. The ultimate games and 4K entertainment system.
Xbox One S, starting at $299.
Double meat and cheese? Classic. Grilled onions and Thousand Island? Classic. All for just $2.49? Really classic. The classic double cheeseburger for just $2.49. Only at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
So long, Mel. This holiday season,
Wow, you got it!
you'll never look at your pets the same way again.
Oh boy.
The Secret Life of Pets on digital now.
Get more movies with Time Warner Cable. Warning, Sausage Party is rated R. All food wants is to come. Get more movies with Time Warner Cable. Warning, Sausage Party is rated R. All food wants is to come. Get more movies with Time Warner Cable. Warning, Sausage Party is rated R. All food wants is to come. Get more movies with Time Warner Cable. Warning, Sausage Party is rated R. All food wants is to come.
Me skin!
We can fight these monsters! As a valued customer, you get
You sassing me, punk?
Yeah.
I will not.
Trying to sort out that last play. It was Raymond Felton who argued about it, but the combatants were Pierce. You could see the elbow, and then a little jab, a little punch by Kyrie, and apparently a flagrant one is called on Kyrie Irving. Looks like a double foul on Irving and Pierce. So they're saying it was not an emphatic punch because that would be a flagrant 2, and you're gone.
So that was just
not that in this game it really doesn't matter.
So a punch counts as a jab or a 6-inch punch?
I thought it was a jab.
Yeah, it might have been a little jab, but that's what Paul Pierce does. He's supposed to get under your skin. He's a champion, he's a veteran, and he knows how to take away momentum, especially from players that are frustrated. And as long as that wasn't dirty, great play by him to keep Kyrie Irving frustrated.
He did extend the elbow, made contact, double foul called, and then on the flagrant hits the free throws, and now possession for the Clippers as they checked it out in the replay center. Although these are calls that are made by the on-court official. So they do have contact with the replay set. Now an offensive foul. It is on Austin Rivers.
No team foul on the play.
For Rivers, it is number 5. Under the new guidelines in terms of the replay center, 13 of the 15 reviewable plays are handled by the 2 NBA officials at the replay center. Technicals and flagrant fouls are called and determined by the on-court officials, but they are in contact with the replay center.
Doc Rivers takes no chances as he puts Chris Paul in to calm the ship down again. He loves this bench. He knows they can score. He knows they give him energy, but at times they need a commander out there to keep them on that leash, and Chris Paul does a great job of doing that.
Foul called on Paul. That is his 4th. The NBA on TNT is being brought to you by the 2017 Optima from Kia, the official vehicle of the NBA. By Auto Trader, the only car search engine driven by you. By Progressive, making it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. And by PlayStation. So we have 8.5 remaining in this 4th quarter. It's a 20-point Clipper lead. You look at Cleveland's last 2 games, trailed by as many as 22 in Milwaukee the other night. They trailed tonight by as many as 23. Spates gets the roll.
Let's roll!
So Mo Bucket's off the bench. He's played 8 minutes. He's hit 3 of 4, 6 points. Irving putting moves on, picked up on the switch by Pierce. And Irving draws the foul.
34, hold him up. 2 shots, let's go. LA foul on number 34.
Clippers are over the foul limit. Pierce picks up the personal.
At the line shooting 2.
This is where for Cleveland, that backup point guard is needed so bad. You have to keep Kyrie or LeBron out at all times. And if they had one more facilitator, I know Dunleavy's not playing tonight, but they need one more guy to get guys involved so that you don't have that pressure just on 2 guys to facilitate.
26 points for Irving. He's at 9 of 10 at the line. (94-74). Clippers looking to make it a record of 15-5, and Pierce feeling it. Doc Rivers telling us earlier that Paul Pierce is an excellent addition. As I mentioned, it's only his 4th game this season. Jefferson looking for the 3, able to step back again. Rebounded by Paul. A quiet night for Doc, and we can understand why after what took place last night.
Saving his money, and I was speaking earlier about Paul Pierce being one of the best 2. The other guy was, as you see the foul from Felton from behind, the other guy was Mark Price. He would split the pick and roll with such precision that big guys were scared to come out, and I know Paul Pierce is a little bit older now and can't do some of the things he used to do, but splitting the pick and roll, 6'7", 3 guard, doing that. And that man right there, that's why he's in the Raptors. He's broken many ankles in this league, not just with his jump shot, but with his ball handling and quick release.
One of the great shooters of his time.
Yes.
And has worked as a shooting coach.
And talking to him, he wants to be a coach, and hopefully he gets that opportunity. You know, point guards are that second coach out there on the floor, and whether it's in college or in the league, hopefully he gets that chance to show some guards how to do what he did.
And he is head coach at UNC Charlotte.
Yes.
If your Cavaliers number 00, Chris Henderson, number 1,
a good portion of this crowd making their way out to beat the traffic around the Quicken Loans Arena as Tyronn Lue empties his bench. Getting back to Doc Rivers, earlier today he was fined $15,000 for his, let's say, verbal abuse. That was announced this evening by Kiki Vandeweghe, the executive NBA Vice President of Basketball Operations. Nice ball movement. Felton for 3. Raymond Felton, 7 points, 3 of 6 from the field. That's 31 assists for the Clippers. Led by Blake Griffin, who has equaled a career high with 11 assists. That's the way it's gone here tonight for the Clips, who lead at 99-76.
Oh, life-size dragon hand back scratcher.
If only it came in a loofah.
It does. Or a raisin rehydrator. It turns them back into great.
Wow, what an exhausting journey.
Yeah, it's a good wedding present.
Good call.
Thank you. And thank you, Lady Blue.
With the Blue Cash Everyday Card from American Express, you get cash back on purchases with no annual fee.
Ooh, look at this. Disposable microphone for my Uncle Bob's 75th.
The one and done.
Yes, find your voice and then dispose of it.
It's more than cash back. It's backed by the service and security of American Express.
Hi, I'm Jim Preston, and we have an emergency. We're on a 120-year journey to a new home. We woke up 90 years too soon. It's good to see another face. It's not possible for you to be here. What? This wasn't an accident.
There's something they didn't tell us.
There's a reason we woke up early.
Passengers, rated PG-13.
What if I gave you what you wanted? You know, stop being creative. What if I lost my swag? Just did the usual, the expected, the normal. What if we had no style?
That's not fun.
What if we didn't drop any heat? Gave you nothing to collect?
Come on, hurry.
What if I was all defense, no offense? You want me to put my game in the box? Boring. So if we send the Euro step back to Europe?
The Euro step is back!
Breaking ankles, leave them crawling. Balling like I'm James. Yeah.
What if I gave them nothing to rap about?
Who am I balling like?
What if we did this? What if we did that? What if we kept the basics? Basics. The same old, same old, same old. What if we all stop being creative? You really want that? Didn't think so.
The 2017 Kia Sorento monitors your driving environment with available intelligent features like a lane departure warning system, advanced smart cruise control, and blind spot detection. Not to mention it was named a 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus, so it helps protect you in more ways than one. The 2017 Kia Sorento.
A look at the upcoming NBA National TV schedule tomorrow night on ESPN. These Cavaliers will play the Bulls in Chicago, followed by the Rockets and the Nuggets in Denver. Saturday, NBA TV presents Nuggets and Jazz from Salt Lake City. That's waved off. Several substitutions. Tyronn Lue empties his bench. Crawford is called for the foul before the shot attempt. Clippers over the foul limit, so Shumpert to the line. Kay Felder, the rookie out of Oakland, who had a very good preseason, has come back on, played briefly in the first half. James Jones playing only his 10th game of the season. Checked in. The Birdman Chris Anderson, who played briefly earlier, is back.
If you're a Chicago fan and you play Cleveland tomorrow, you should know that this team, the Cavs, are going to come in ready and want to get a win. But if you're a Chicago fan, you should be happy that you have D-Wade, Butler, Rondo, some veterans that understand and have the same pride and ego as these Cavs. So it should be a competitive game again tomorrow.
Sounds like a pep talk. I would think that's what Tyronn Lue would want.
Yeah.
But the Bulls will show up.
Oh, yeah, they will show up. And if you have D-Wade, Rondo, and Butler, you have a chance any night.
But it'll be intriguing to see the reaction, not only in the media tomorrow, in terms of the way the Cavs played for a second straight game. It's Rivers hits the deck as Jefferson went for the blocked shot. And also the reaction of the players who heard sheer objectivity from their head coach, Tyronn Lue, off the poor performance the other night as Rivers takes a hard fall, landed on his left wrist, but says he's all right. The 2 shots for Rivers.
And you know what? Maybe I do blame Tyronn Lue for this, because he had this team come back from insurmountable odds and win 3-1. So wouldn't that make you think you can pull it out at any time, and not because of his coaching that they become lackadaisical, but because they've seen that proof of process, and his job is to keep them inspired every day because they already know they can win with him as coach.
Nice pass, Anderson, fouled by Spates. Well, this will be a Cleveland team that, following tonight, will be a 13-4. Still best record in the Eastern Conference. They are the defending champions. Yes. Remember 2 years ago when they opened up 8-3, and LeBron James said, hey, we're playing poorly, we're lethargic, and that eventually led to the move where Lue took over as head coach for David Blatt. I have a feeling we're going to hear from LeBron tomorrow.
Well,
that he will say some, and he's part of one of the reasons that the Cavaliers did not play well tonight. Again, too many turnovers. That's been the case recently. As great as he is, these things do happen in a long season.
Yeah, and especially with the minutes that he's played and the minutes he continues to play in. Whether it's Mo Williams, whether it's Kay Felder, whether it's somebody that's not in the league right now, they're going to have to find an answer to that second point guard, or either put some different offensive sets in their game to get other guys involved.
Crawford from way downtown. It has been a three-point festival for the Clippers, led by J.J. Redick. They're 12 for 28 from three-point territory. I don't think there's any question they need a... It's not that easy to find that particular person, but they need a veteran backup point guard.
Do you think any Cleveland fans are saying, why did you let Dellavedova go?
Well, that was a cap move or certainly a salary move.
Yeah, I just mean the Cleveland fans there. You think they're saying, hey, find a way to work it out because he was such a solid guy. And, of course, you knew you can't keep him. But it just shows if you have the right guy for this system, it doesn't have to be the most spectacular player, but they can make a difference.
Oh, he's a major loss. Jordan McRae, who just checked in, second-year man from Tennessee, is able to hit the shot, but the toughness and the spirit of Matthew Dellavedova. And the Cavaliers met up with Matthew and the Bucks the other night. Nice move to the rim. Austin Rivers has 12 points along with 7 assists. Anderson draws the foul.
I've always said this for guys like Kay Felder, who's just a dynamic scorer. For other guys, garbage time is the best time to get your rhythm. You're playing in a real game atmosphere. You have fans. You have people chewing, booing you. Get your game going. Get that lather up. Get your rhythm.
2 shots for Anderson. 4:22 to go here in the fourth. Let's check in with Ernie Johnson back in our Atlanta studios. Ernie.
Well, thank you, Marv. Still to come tonight, folks. Houston Rockets, Golden State Warriors. There's Kevin Durant, who leads Golden State in scoring by just a touch over Steph Curry. Golden State 16-2, winners of 12 straight, hosting James Harden and the Rockets at 10:52 Eastern Time. Back to you.
All right, Ernie. Clippers 106, Cavaliers 83. Nice feed inside, and it's Spates, the former Golden State Warrior, among several other NBA teams. He's 4 or 5 for 8 points, and we have seen not what was expected in the second half, but it has been extensive garbage time.
And they're being consistent in garbage time. Other Cavs with more turnovers, but Crawford is not just a great scorer, and that he is. But oh, between the leg, right hand to the same hand, and what a great finish. When we talk about best ball handlers in the league, if I don't mention Crawford, I mean to each time.
Foul in his 17th NBA season. Oh, that's a tough move. Moving left, shooting to his right.
He needs that sweet Georgia Brown music playing, a little bit of Curly Neal on that play.
So Crawford has 12 points, coming up on 3 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. It has been all Clippers in the second half. They pulled away in the third quarter. McRae, nice move by McRae, rebounded by Pierce. Paul Pierce getting some minutes in the second half.
That's a basketball drill. To just dribble behind your back 6 times and just play around.
Crawford for 3. Kept alive on the back tap. How about 33 assists now for the Clippers? That is a season high. 11 for Griffin, 7 for Rivers, 9 for Paul. Picked off. Gray off the steal. Jefferson open for 3.
If you're the Clippers, the only thing that you're upset about, and I know Chris Paul was thinking this, is that why don't we come out with this attention to detail every night? You're going to play hard as players, you're going to focus, but being on the same page is so important. And you know the guys pull it out on big games, especially big TV games. You just want to have that consistency on a cold winter night in Milwaukee.
Timeout called by Doc Rivers. 1:47 remaining in the fourth.
Remember 2007? Smartphones? OMG. 10 years later, nothing's really changed. It's time to snap out of it.
Hello, Moto.
Snap on a JBL speaker. Put a 70-inch screen on a wall. Get a 10 times optical zoom. Get excited, world.
Hello, Moto.
Moto is here. The new Moto Z with Moto Mods. Save up to $400 when you trade in your old phone and switch to Verizon.
Behind every gun sight is a human being. We are those people.
Rated M for mature.
Get the new Xbox One S. Get more movies with Time Warner Cable.
I have to find my family.
The Search Party.
Right.
Get more movies with Time Warner Cable.
I have to find my family.
The Search Party.
Right.
Get more movies with Time Warner Cable.
I have to find my family.
The Search Party.
Right.
Rated M for mature.
Get the new Xbox One S. Get more movies with Time Warner Cable.
I have to find my family.
The Search Party.
Right.
Get more movies with Time Warner Cable.
No, sir. It has already begun.
The Librarians, all new, Sundays at 8 on TNT, and watch anytime on demand.
Yep, there it is.
Full Frontal with Samantha Bee returns, all new Monday at 10:30 on TBS.
Game break, Ernie Johnson in Atlanta. Golden State's 12-game winning streak began when Steph Curry scored 46 with 13 three-pointers, an NBA record. That came against New Orleans. They've reeled off 12 straight wins, trying to make it 13 tonight with James Harden and the Rockets in town. It's game 2 of our doubleheader, and it comes your way, let's say, about 7 minutes from now. Back to you, Marv, and Chris, and DA.
All right, thank you, Ernie. 1:45 remaining here in the fourth. Clippers 110, Cavaliers 86. Ray not able to hit. Back tap to Jones. James Jones fires one high off glass. And here's Felton. He has Spates to the right. Spates on the drive. Felder. Jefferson for 3. So he's hit 2 in a row from downtown. The season low for the Cavaliers in terms of total points, 93. That was at Indiana a couple of weeks back. They had a season low quarter. The third quarter, just 15 points. Spates. A minute remaining. So the Clippers will stop the losing streak at 3. Felder draws the foul.
LA foul on number 5, Maurice Spates.
Spates called for the personal. Kay Felder, originally a second-round pick of Atlanta, out of Oakland in the Detroit area. But Horizon League. In fact, last season averaged 24 points, 9 assists, among the NCAA leaders in assists the last couple of years. You're aware of his dad, Khalil, played at Eastern Michigan.
Yeah, and at Persian High School. We beat them in high school. I had to say that. Hopefully he's watching to hear me say that. But such a young, good player as Kay Felder, I think as soon as he just calms down, let the game come to him. But he's so athletic, has a 40-inch vertical at his size, can rebound, finish strong. A promising young player once he just gets a little bit of experience in this league.
So we're down to 40 seconds to go. The Clippers will stop the losing streak at 3. They go to 15-5. And will finish up their 6-game road trip tomorrow night at New Orleans, and will eventually be delighted to get back to Southern California. For the Cavaliers, Jones is met by the double. Here's Jefferson again for 3. He's hit 3 in a row. But for the Cavs, it'll be 2 straight losses. The defending champions will drop to 13-4, still the best record in the East. Only their second loss at home. They've won 9 of 11 here at the Q. Tomorrow night, they'll open up a 3-game